Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Chris McCall here, back for another episode of Geektalk.
Geektalk.
And I'm here with Raheem McLaurin.
I could have said my own name.
Well, I didn't know if you was going to or not. You kind of took too long.
I am not a child. I'm Batman.
Oh, boy. Anyway. Speaking of Batman, I'm Superman, and today we are going to discuss Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. I feel like Wonder Woman is going to steal this movie, though.
Look at me. I want you to remember this.
No, remember his voice is different. You don't talk like that no more.
I like Affleck's name. Speaking of which...
Wait, you like his name or you like his voice?
No, I mean, I like his voice. You see? I kind of like his name, too, but yeah, that was just a mind fart. Right there. Brain fart.
What?
So anyways...
Yeah, I like his voice, too. So yeah, the trailer came out, and I enjoyed it. There was some controversy about the trailer, but we'll get into that and why. But the trailer basically opens up with Batman, well, Bruce Wayne shows up at this fundraiser thing. It looks like a fundraiser, maybe at Lex's house. It looks like it's Lex's house.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I like bringing people together and everything like that. And so he meets Clark Kent for the very first time. It seems like that's their first interaction.
We get our first look at Affleck as Bruce Wayne, and he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he got the little gray hair on the side.
Yeah, he's looking like a wizened Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
and then they have a snarky back and forth about Clark's talking about what about this bad vigilante
and Gotham and everything.
Yeah, Bruce is talking about what about this character dressed up as a clown that could destroy the world if he wanted to.
I felt like
Metropolis.
At that scene, it's like they both knew who each other was.
Yeah,
but
like it seems like they might know a little something about each other. But I don't know, because there's no telling at what point that scene plays in the movie.
Right. But the way Bruce Wayne looks at him up and down when he says that, I have, coming from Gotham, we have a thing about people dressed in as clown or something like whatever he said. He just looks up and down like at Clark.
It's just the Gotham in him.
Yeah, I love that line.
Yeah, it was a beautiful back and forth.
I was like,
and then Jesse Lex Luthor Eisenberg, or should I just call him Lex Eisenberg? Lex Eisenberg comes in.
And he's all cheery and
he's like, boom! Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. It's, oh my goodness, man.
I love bringing people together. Shakes his hand. He's like, firm grip. Don't start a fight with this.
Yeah, you didn't want to start a fight with this guy. Kind of made it seem like he knew something too.
Nah, he definitely didn't know anything. That's just, I think that was for like just the people, like implying that foreshadowing, a fight, even though we know a fight's gonna happen. Batman
a lot of people have been complaining about this version of Lex.
And Lex Luthor.
I gotta be honest. I like this version of Lex.
I kind of don't like this version of Lex. I always had like this.
Why?
I don't know, like I had this whole, because of Superman animated series, man, that's why. I see Lex as this strong, like, type confidence guy. Not to say that this Lex Luthor isn't like that. He's just, more witty and like, I don't know, more like, I kind of got like a childish vibe from this type of Lex Luthor.
I think that's the point. Because if this is the beginning, this is just the dawn, then he has to build into that character,
Yeah, that's true.
In the comics, Lex was a little childish, He
was, but then I'm looking also
over the top.
There's a big age difference, though, too. Like Bruce Wayne is probably like 50.
Yeah,
he's definitely like in his.
He's in his 40s.
Yeah, 40s. Like probably like his mid 40s.
Yeah,
and Clark Kent looks like he's younger actually than Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, which he's supposed to be.
And then we got Lex Luthor, who looks like he's way younger than both of them. He's probably Lex Luthor is most likely in his 20s, but this guy looks like he's 18 years old. Yeah. I'm not gonna even lie.
Funny story here: Henry Cavill and Jesse Eisenberg are actually the same age.
Same age.
They're 31, I believe.
That's crazy. Maybe they wanted him to look very young, but I mean,
that's Superman's main antagonist.
Right.
So
okay. Yeah.
I think they're supposed to have that young look because they grow. Remember, in Superman's story, Lex and Superman are technically the same age.
Okay.
They went to school together and everything.
But I always had like this dream of seeing Lex Luthor, Bruce Wayne, and Clark Kent meet, and Lex being like this hello, my name is Lex Luthor. You know, some type of like.
Let him grow into that character.
I think he's definitely going to grow into that. So, I mean, we've seen photos and everything in past trailers, so we already know that he's going to lose his hair. There was a photo already, and like they showed, it looked like he was in a prison suit.
Yeah, I think that's going to be more for Suicide Squad.
Which could be, or it could be like the end Batman v Superman leading to Suicide Squad. No? Wait, Suicide Squad comes out first, though, no? Or second?
No, Batman v Superman comes out first.
Okay, yeah, you're right. March 25th.
Which I think is when we finally get to meet the Joker. What's his name's Joker?
Jared Leto's Joker. So then after that, you know, that whole clip happened. Then was the next clip with the Dream?
Yes, the Dream. See, there's a rumor going around the internet that this might actually be a dream sequence, and it's backed up by the toy for this Batman.
Well, let's explain it, because we're not talking about the whole conversation. Yeah, we're talking about when Batman's chained up. Yeah. That might be a dream.
If you saw that little clip that they showed about a week ago. Okay, that joke is so old now. Oh, come on.
Couldn't resist.
So, in that clip, they showed Batman hanging for some chains, and then Superman lands, and his soldiers are there, and they kneel to him, and he walks up to Batman and pulls the mask off his head, and then you see this fighting with insectoids flying around, fighting Superman's men, and it was all pretty cool. I like the way that whole sequence was set up.
Now, originally, when I saw that sequence, when they were showing the freaking flying things around Batman, I thought maybe it's like his drones. But then I looked closer, and it doesn't look like it's drone. Now, this may be actually like an Easter egg towards Darkseid.
Because it looks like his insectoids.
Yeah, so it looks like those guys. So even though this may be a dream, this is something that... Because actually, it could be a dream. Well, if you guys remember in Superman animated series, there was actually an episode where Darkseid took over, like, he controlled Superman's brain, and Superman came down and, like, tried to run Metropolis. But Lois Lane actually got him back to become Superman, and then he beat Darkseid. So maybe next film we could see Darkseid. Maybe this film we could see Darkseid.
Nah, I don't know if you're gonna see Darkseid in this, because this is just the Dawn of Justice.
Justice League.
Yeah, we're not sure.
2017.
And we're not sure if this is gonna be their battle against Darkseid. But I wouldn't be surprised if DC wanted to do that, because...
What, this was the battle with Darkseid?
No, for the Justice League movie.
Oh,
seeing as the first Infinity Wars movie comes out in 2018.
Right. What?
Infinity Wars?
Infinity
Wars movie.
I think there's way too many dates for all these superhero films.
It's too many movies to count.
So then we got that scene. What's the next?
Yes.
I like watching this.
Then you know, it has Alfred talking to Batman like, you're gonna go to war. He's like, he brought the war to us.
Yeah.
And you have those great action sequences showing Superman fighting Batman, which was freaking awesome. I gotta tell you, man.
It was awesome.
That's what we're looking for. Oh, and then Lex says a line that I don't like at all. The Son of Krypton versus the Bat of Gotham. I don't like the way that sounds.
I don't like the way it sounds either, but...
Why not the Son of Krypton versus the Son of Gotham?
Because Batman's not the son of Gotham. Bruce Wayne's the son of Gotham. But nobody knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
But Batman originated in Gotham, so technically
he's the son
of Gotham.
No, Bruce Wayne's
the son of Gotham. He's the Dark Knight.
Yeah, but
he was created to fight the bad guys in Gotham.
But he's not the son. He's the hero of Gotham. I guess, to some people.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling the type of way about that line.
Could have been. I mean, could have said something else. The Dark Knight of Gotham. I don't know. The bad. I don't know why he decided to say those words. It was the writing.
It would have sounded so much better if he would have said the Man of Steel versus the Dark Knight.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, but
I could have digged that.
But it's okay. You're still getting up there, Zach. Yeah, we're learning. We're going through the process.
I'm not sure who the writer is. It might be David Goyer, who wrote Man of Steel, might be the writer of this.
You think so?
Probably.
And then Lois tells him, oh, you know, you're psychotic. That's a 3-syllable word for someone with
small mind. Something. It's Lex Luthor. He's a douche. So, anyways, let's get to the main event, because this is the controversy right here.
Yes, let's get to the controversial.
So apparently,
I don't think we need to see
Batman doesn't. I kind of still want to watch.
We're totally watching this trailer right now.
Because apparently, okay, Batman doesn't defeat Superman. I guess they come to the differences, or Batman, he probably loses the fight, because it looks like he doesn't have the suit on anymore. Well, Superman probably
try to stop him.
Yeah, Superman probably rips the suit off, and Batman just like, I can't, do this. And it looked like he jumped in the Batmobile, tried to use that, because there is actually a scene, not in this trailer, but in the previous trailer, where Superman rips the doors off the Batmobile.
Yeah.
So then that happened.
In the first trailer.
Yeah. And Lex Luthor's like, shoot, if the man can't do it, we'll send a god or a demon or a devil or something like that.
Man can't kill God.
We'll send the devil.
Devil will.
Yeah. So then he creates this thing.
Maybe from Zod's blood. I mean, they show Zod's body there.
They say it's a clone of Zod.
On.
So here's the big thing. Is it Doomsday or is it somebody else?
Now, everybody originally said Doomsday, which is what we thought too, which is why we waited to make this video, because we had to get more facts. Exactly. And we think it might actually be someone else.
Yes. Now, this guy, his name is, I think it's Wraith.
It's Wraith.
Okay.
That's W-R-A-I-T-H.
Because that I is confusing me. So this guy's from Superman Prime Earth. From, it's the new 52, but he's from Prime Earth. So basically like the main Earth.
He's from the main Earth.
Yeah.
Well, we're not into Crisis on
but, we're not that
that's true.
So this guy has apparently been here on Earth. He came to Earth during World War II.
In 1938.
Now, here's the crazy part. They are filming Wonder Woman movie
during World War II.
Wonder Woman is in this film.
And she jumps in to save Batman.
She knew.
Exactly. Why would Wonder Woman be here to stop? Because it didn't seem like she was there to stop a fight between Batman and Superman, because when she saves from the blast, Superman looks at Batman and says, "Is she with you?" Yeah. And Batman looks back at Superman and says, "I thought she was with you." So clearly, they have no idea who the hell this woman is.
Yeah, and I thought maybe in the previous trailers, Bruce Wayne knew that Diana Prince was Wonder Woman, because there's a scene in one of the other trailers, he's behind her. But I guess he's probably just flirting with her.
And I think she's at the event that they go to. In the first trailer, they show her getting in the car.
Yep.
I think he knows who she is, but he doesn't know who she is. He doesn't know what her purpose is there. And if these timelines match up correctly, then it would make sense that this character is actually Wraith. Here's a little bit about Wraith. Wraith, basically in the comics, a group of scientists sent a mathematical equation into space, but the equation was incorrect. And when they sent it up, it had the message, "Let us add up to more together." Exactly 11 seconds later, that ship crashed back to Earth with a more complex equation. And inside of that equation was an alien who's known as Wraith. The army built a home for him.
As the Machine.
Yes.
Known as the Machine. So this home was known as the Machine. Now, there's this clip right here that we're looking at.
Yes, which you can see right here.
I think this may be the Machine.
The Machine. The same machine that Lex created to make this monster. So, and he kind of looks like
Doomsday.
Yeah, but he is no.
What does he look like?
He looks like Wraith. His face, the way he has a more humanoid face than Doomsday, because Doomsday's face does not look anything like that.
Right.
And here's the trick where I think Zack Snyder was trying to throw people off. Doomsday has spikes coming out of his body.
Right, but also the reason why people may think it's Doomsday, because Doomsday he transforms, he evolves. So every time he takes damage, he may actually grow and get his spikes. But the biggest giveaway with this is that Doomsday doesn't have heat vision. This guy is blasting people. He goes straight for Batman, and that's when Wonder Woman jumps in. So then, and he also can absorb energy. And apparently he can also fly. So then the heat vision, though, is the main giveaway. It looks like he also shoots us from his mouth, too.
Yeah, which is, I think that's exactly what he does. Now, in the comics, this dude, he shot it from his eyes and his mouth, which Wraith has that same ability. He has laser beams that can come out of his eyes. He can also do energy absorption too, and he can fly and manipulate sound. And he has the durability of Superman.
And he's a government agent. So the fact that Lex Luthor probably convinced the government in some way or form that we need to
give him this body so he can do this, because I can't imagine he would have just built this thing with his own impunity. Exactly. And you see him talking to the senator, having that meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe he's trying to get her to commission him to make this creature.
We need some type of contingency plan for Superman just in case. And this guy is it. And he's an agent.
And everybody was so sure that this was Doomsday, but I wasn't, because his face, when he came down with the smirk on his face, it didn't make sense that this guy would be Doomsday. Even though Doomsday transforms, he looks more like the Abomination than Doomsday.
Right.
And it just wouldn't make sense to have Doomsday in this first movie, because that's way too soon. It's way too soon to introduce Doomsday into Superman's world. So, what do you think? Because
those are a bunch of theories.
I gotta be honest, we're throwing out theories, but I don't think this is Doomsday. I'm just gonna stick with that. Yeah, man, like his face. Look at his face. It's like, dude, he looks like a frog, kind of. I'm just saying, like, I don't think Snyder would have put Doomsday in this movie. Yeah, I understand. Snyder's a fan of the comics. Maybe it is Doomsday because it looks like he has the bone sticking out of his back, which makes sense.
It's like a combination of the two. It's like he's fused.
Yeah, maybe he took the concept from both Doomsday and Wrath, and then he made this character. I'm conflicted because I'm not sure what it is. And personally, I thought it would have been a much cooler scenario to have them fight Aquaman.
Yeah.
As the first major battle. Yeah, before he
because then it would have been like Batman v Superman v Aquaman.
No, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. You gotta understand, Aquaman is the ruler of, what is this?
That means
70-something% of the Earth.
Aquaman's not fighting by itself. That means that's like an all-out battle. And then that feel like it would be bad because Aquaman's gonna definitely use his army.
Yeah, exactly. How major would that be? And then they have to find a way to convince him that they're still good. And then you bring in Darkseid. And Darkseid's
then where does Batman come from? And Wonder Woman come from?
Batman's there to fight. No, see, okay, this concept is a little convoluted and too much, but I'm gonna make it quick. Batman and Superman are fighting because, for obvious reasons, like they show in the trailer. Lex Luthor makes this creature, brings him in to kill Superman, I'm assuming. And if Batman gets in the way, to kill Batman too. Wonder Woman follows this creature because he's from World War II, even though we're still not sure if this is Wrath or Doomsday. It's just a theory, we can't prove this. They battle this creature, kill him off. You think the movie's over, all of a sudden you hear the horn, and you see a big-ass tidal wave coming up, and there's Aquaman. Like, you have to answer for what happened over the Indian Ocean with the slave machine in Man of Steel, because it was pounding into the ocean. You think it just didn't start terraforming the land, it started terraforming the sea too. You can't forget that part.
Aquaman should have been in the freaking help, alright? You can't blame Superman for something he had no control over. Why everybody want to blame Superman? But this man saved the world.
But he doesn't know that. Right. He has no freaking idea about anything. Just like Batman does. Well, Batman knows, but He's still like, this guy's too powerful. But that's just my crazy theory, which is probably not gonna happen.
I mean, we're supposed to see. I think we're supposed to see Aquaman in this film. So
yeah, he is actually in this movie.
So who knows? Who knows? Maybe your theory would be crazy, but crazy, right? Who knows?
That would be an insane story.
No.
Yeah, we went way off a track with this.
So yeah, just I don't know. Who you guys think it is?
Yeah.
Is it?
Overall thoughts for the trailer. I felt like they were showing a little bit too much, but then I still feel like Zack Snyder has the ace up his sleeve, and he's just doing this to mess with people.
He's messing with us already because we don't know who the freak this guy is.
Yeah, everywhere I've seen on YouTube and online, everybody's been saying that this is Doomsday, but I'm still not sure because if this is Doomsday, he looks like bad. I don't like his face. It's just weird.
But he's supposed to transform, dude. See it with the spikes coming out.
Yeah, because it's starting to come out of his body. It's already coming out of his wrist.
I kind of hope it is Wraith because I don't like the fact that Doomsday would have X-ray vision. But then again, I don't know.
Doomsday doesn't have that.
I know. That's the only thing that would bother me. But I guess.
But this isn't supposed to be just like the comics. You know?
It's not supposed to be like the comics. It's not. Everything's changing. All these superhero movies are switching up things.
Yeah. So there's a lot of it looks like there's gonna be a lot of CG used in this, and they spent a lot of time on that in the trailers. I don't know how much of a fan I am of that. I like practical effects that are made to look realistic. So I thought that would have looked much cooler. Like the scene where you see whatever's shooting the X-ray vision at the building, and Batman turns and shoots his grappling gun to get away. That was CGI Batman, which would have been cool if it was actually Ben Affleck doing that. So, conflict. I'm feeling conflicted about this. I still want to see the movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's just the trailer. They could have just held back. They could have held back more. Less is more. Just like with the Star Wars trailer, we have no idea what's gonna happen in Star Wars. All we know is they're bad guys and they're good guys, but we don't know what they're up to. So, and there's gonna be a fight, and that's all we know. With no Luke Skywalker at all.
Yeah, so they didn't. I guess they could have just not showed this guy. Like Star Wars have not showed Luke yet.
Yeah, they should have just held them out.
Me.
I was like, why did you do that? Because it looked like the way they broke it down. But
people had the best reactions to this. Like when they showed this guy. Doomsday or Wraith or whoever, the reactions were freaking great. My reaction was crazy. I watched this trailer like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was just like, like OD loud, mad loud in the house.
It was quite an entrance.
Yeah. I didn't think they were gonna show him. I just thought they were gonna do the roar and then Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice,
which would have been better.
And like, who is that? It just had everybody bugging out.
Yeah, instead of showing him come down the building, which was cool. The entrance was cool. Then I saw his face and I was like, I don't know about that, man.
How did Batman not die by that blast?
Because Wonder Woman blocked it with her shield.
Yeah, but everything else got destroyed.
And then he goes to do the blast, and it's like, he's like, just say shit, man. Just say it. It's PG-13 anyways. Just drop the S-bomb.
But yeah, guys, that's it for that one.
Yeah, that was tell us what you think about that trailer, because we're
done. We're done with it.
We liked it, but we're done. Like, just go see the movie.